let you on in here and enjoy your tour. Guests would have traveled with their own servants. Those servants need a place to stay while they were here. Think of a coachman, for example, take care of the horses, drive the coach along the way. They need a place to stay, so that's what this building was utilized for. In the journey underneath that original colonnade on into the new room, Washington nicknamed it the new room because it was the very last addition that he added on to the mansion. So in his mind, it was always his new room. It was built for entertaining, and it was multi-purpose in nature. So the Washingtons could have that room changed up, have the furniture shifted around to make it whatever they wanted it to be made into. It could be used for a large dinner party or a banquet, maybe a ball or a dance. In this case today, it's actually set up for a concert. And there is a large harpsichord sitting in the middle. That harpsichord could be brought over from where it's normally kept and put in there for the purpose of a concert like what you see today. All right, you're going to journey through a room that is an informal parlor. It's all being torn up right now, basically. I'm prepared for wallpaper. On the other side of that room is the central passage, a hallway or an entryway. And once you're in there, there are rooms to look into. Like, for example, this room right here to the left of the door, that's a formal parlor with the blue wall hangings, okay? Or I'm sorry, window hangings. On the across the door from that is the dining room. That dining room is the everyday dining room, but don't let that fool you. The most expensive color of paint that you could have had on your walls at that time is on the walls there in that dining room. That's called verdigris green, and it was made out of oxidized copper that was ground into powder. I'll let you be the judge on whether you like that color green or not. Right, between that room, the dining room, and the bedroom, in the entryway, I want you to notice a very large key. It's mounted in a glass case. It's up on the wall about yay high. You're going to walk right by it, so make sure you notice it. That key was the key to the Bastille. Remember from your world history lessons, the storming and the demolition of the Bastille was the mark of the beginning of the French Revolution. Well, Marquis de Lafayette, who served under Washington, returned to France, fought in his own country's revolution, collected the key from the demolition, sent it to Washington as a symbol of liberty to the man he considered the father of liberty. Washington was so proud of that gift that he mounted it there in his entryway. It's been there ever since. Still, same key, same spot. So make sure you notice it. We're going to go through a bedroom on the first floor. It's one of 10 total, the only one on the first floor, and it was used as a guest room on your way to Washington's private study. It really looks like him. That was definitely his space, and it's a very masculine area. There's a number of objects that are original in there. My personal favorite is on the ground. It is a trunk. It's a traveling trunk. That trunk was one of the trunks that Washington used during the American Revolution. Just think of the history that it has bore witness to if it could only talk.
His father had built, he inherited it from his brother, and he decided to make it look like stone, and the way he did that was have the enslaved workers take the wooden boards, bevel them out to make them look like blocks, and then paint them. And while the paint was still wet, they would throw crushed sandstone on the wet paint to give it a texture and appearance of stone. So this is what it looked like in George Washington's day. In fact, about 83% on this face of the house is original wood. Now, once you come outside the house and go around behind the kitchen, you can see the scaffolding there, and you can see the original wood blocks behind it.